Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. In today's video I'm going to share with you my shade garden and particularly what is blooming. Yes, so here starting in this corner we have this double quincy already bloomed, and then we have my favorite friends, coral hookeras. As I told you before, I dedicated this entire garden bed just for coral because I love coral so much. I do need to come in and add some mulch here, and I'm looking for different type of coral, but for now I just wanted to share this with you so you can see the blooms and you can enjoy them, because you know when the blooms come, they come and they go, right? I don't want you guys missing out. But I'm not sure if you remember when we planted these Dutch iris in the fall, and if you do, let me know down below. And I put them in here just to give the coral some height, because the coral, as you can see, is more on the shorter side and the Dutch iris is all long, so it gives it this beautiful whimsical look. And with coral, friends, you only purchase it just for the foliage, not so much the blooms. But look at these blooms. These blooms last long in cut flower. Last year I tested them and I love putting them in my cut flower arrangements. And I think this one is a purple palace. I think that's from Lowe's. And that's what the back looks like. And then here we have another Dutch iris. Friends, we had a lot of rain, yeah, so I'm so excited. It's in the 80 degrees today and the rest of the week, so I'm so excited I could come out here and film the garden for you, so that way you do not miss out. And then I put some alliums in here. I planted these alliums I think in March, yes, and they did very well, as you can see. And here we have more in here. Oh, there's something sticky in that. I wonder what it is. Wow, it's really sticky. And then this one is from Proven Winners. Not sure what the name is, but I do have the tag in there. But yep, if you like any of these coral and you would like to know what they are, let me know and I'll definitely go get the tag and I'll let you know in a response, okay? And here we have more of the Dutch iris, and these were from Brex, the Dutch iris bulbs. Oh friends, look at this. Oh my goodness. And this coral attracts hummingbird, and they also love the shape of the blooms. Do you see that? They can get their beak in there. So if you're thinking of doing a hummingbird garden, make sure you put a coral, especially this type, in there. And this one was from Proven Winners also. And this one's another Proven Winners one. And friends, I think this is a larkspur here. Some flowers, cut flower seed is there, but that's okay. And then here we have more. Most of these corals are from Hookeras, except the Prince, Purple Prince, that's from Lowe's. Because I feel like you can only find a special type from Proven Winners, but the common ones, you can find them at Lowe's, if that makes sense. Oh, and let me show this to you. This is a fern, friends. It grows out of the trunk of the tree. Yes, can you believe that? And it comes back every year, and I love it how it just blends in right there. So here you are. That's an overview of what it looks like. I'm loving it. I love the blend of colors over here. And this is the shade side. It's underneath the tree, it's not in the sun. So coral, in my opinion, from my experience, should not go in the sun. They need to be more on the shade side. And then let me take you down here where we have the hosta, and I'll share with you what's blooming down here. So we have hostas here, we have fern, and then you can see more hosta. And I have hosta in a pot. These sell throughout the winter. They come back, they do fine. And then friends, look at this. Look at this iris. Yes. Isn't it beautiful? So pretty. And I remember when I moved in this house, they had this iris at the side of the house. And I took it out, I put it over here. And the first year, it didn't bloom for me. And then it started to bloom, because I think irises love full sun or sun, but this is the shaded area, and this iris is loving it. And I have another batch downwards too. And then here we have more hosta, friends. Look how large this got. And friends, the other day I was out here and I found a snail on my hosta. Yes, I've never seen so many damage to my leaf this year. Somehow there's a lot of snails in the garden and I have no clue what happened. The only thing I could tell you is what I did. I left the foliage for the hostas to die back, and in the spring I cleaned it up. I put some eggshells. I think I shared that with you, and this happened. The previous years I actually cut my foliage in fall, but this year I left it alone, so I'm not sure if that's why. So this fall I'm just gonna cut my foliage and see what happens, right? But sometimes you just can't avoid these pests in your garden. And then friends, I planted this bleeding heart with you. I'm not sure if you remember, maybe like a couple of months ago, and look at it, I'm so excited. Look at it, it's tucked in right there, and that was a bare root. All right friends, look at this plant. Let me know if you ever seen this before, if you have this in your garden. I think this is such an unusual plant. I found it a couple of years ago at this private garden center, and I had it in the front, and I noticed it would get brown and die. So it wasn't supposed to be in the front. It's a shade loving plant. It's called the black stocking. I'll put the proper name on the screen for you, but I think it got its name because the stems are black. Do you see that? I'll put some information on the screen for you. So some research and see where you can find one. I have never seen this anywhere else, and it blooms. Yes, the blooms reminds me of alliums. It blooms in spring, and then it blooms for a long time, and then the foliage still like this, and then in the fall it just die back completely to the ground. The foliage reminds me of bleeding heart, and the blooms reminds me of alliums. But and it's supposed to get like 5 feet tall. It's really tall. But I just wanted to share this with you. So if you're looking for something different, check out this plant. Look at the blooms, friends. I'm just loving it. So it's giving me some height over here in the shade garden. And then let's move over here. And yes, I like to put butterflies on my tree, add some special touch in the garden. And then we have fun and hosta going on over here. And then this one is a Solomon seal. Yes, it bloomed already. It had blooms on it, but it bloomed already. And more hosta going on over here. And then here's one of the iris I told you about, the other one. I tucked them in there and they bloom. And then we have more fern on this end. Look at the fern, I love it. Look how these three just merge as one. It's just so pretty. And friends, I don't know what this is. I saw it coming up, and I think it told me it was a hellebore. I don't know, but keeping my eyes on it and see what's going on there. And here's another fern. And this is, guess what this is? You will not believe it. This is a blue hosta. Yes, I planted this the year before from a bare root, and they call it the blue hosta, friends. Look how small it grew, and it's not even blue. It's just to let you know, that's what a blue hosta looks like. And I even have more hosta in the pot, and this pot stays out. But the bees are going crazy up there. Oh my goodness. And here we have more hosta to different combo. And I'm trying to remember, when did I even plant this? I'm telling you, the hostas got bigger this year. And then here we have a smaller one tucked in here. All right friends, so this is the shade garden, if you've never seen it before. And I just wanted to show you what's blooming in the shade garden and the plants you should put in the shade garden. I'll be adding more plants over here. I just did a plant haul where I share with you I got more astilbe, so I'll be putting astilbe in between just to give it some colors, because I know sometimes we think the shade garden should just be green and white. Nope, there you do have colored plants you can buy that give you blooms. Yes, I did a video close where I share with you shade plants, and they had a ton of them. They had the astilbe, they had the columbine, they had a lot of colorful shade loving plants. But friends, I just wanted to bring you to the side here. I call this my woodlands lane. A lot of trees covering this area, and I just wanted to show you what's blooming in the shade garden. And remember, you get creative, you mix and match your plant, you see what works, you try to do it outside of the box. Here you get some ideas what you can put in your shade garden and what works well. And friends, over here I'm trying to create like a vignette of different hosta here. I'm telling you, I keep sharing hostas with my friend and I just keep getting more and more and more. Hosta is a plant that keep on giving. I have a lot of them here and I have some here sitting. I have to pot them up too. And I just want to create a beautiful vignette somewhere here with just hostas. But anyway, friends, I really hope you enjoy this video and you get some inspiration and exactly what plants you can put in your shade garden. Not just for green foliage that enjoys the shade, but also for colors, yes. All right, so until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.